So in this video, I'm going to show you the working of my task. Uh, I am supposed to connect three screens with a database, registration, sign in, and profile page. So I'm going to use the H2 console to visualize it. Then I'm going to be working from this endpoint where I have created some fields to be displayed on the database. Then I have this endpoint, RESTful endpoint to do the control, and the user service to fetch from my user repository. So here we go, and I'm going to run this. So it's configured for port 8080. So this is my front end. This is how it's supposed to look. This is login, this is sign up, this is profile, and this is where I could fetch the data. For now you see it is empty, showing empty here. So and these are the corresponding codes. This is for the profile page, this is the sign in page, this is the about screen, the welcome page, this is the registration page, then this is the app.js page. So like I said, I'm going to visualize it on this. So let me run this. So test, then connect. So the first work says display an error in case of a duplicate username that's on the registration page. So first of all, from this endpoint, I'm going to add from here. It's on the sign up. I'm going to add, then I'm going to visualize whether it's there. So it's asking for password, username, bio, last name, first name, ID, confirm password, and email. So I could just simply copy this since that is everything it requests for. Paste. Then if I get an 200, it's 200. So yeah, it means it has been posted. But let us visualize it here in the H2 console. Here we can see it has posted Jess, exactly as it is. The username, the short bio, I am who they say I be, the lion. This is go through this query. Yeah, this is query as it's supposed to be. So let's do it from the front end side up. We're going to add one more line to this, and let me use my name, Jesus. Angel. But first of all, I want to visualize it when it's empty. When it's empty, you can see it shows if it can be empty. So then also to simulate this in case of duplicate username, let's use this username Jess and see if it gives us an error. So if I use username Jess, Ctrl V, Jess, then I put in an email. Let me see, gmail.com. I don't know, that's supposed to be heaven. Come on. Then password. I'm going to use 1234. Then 1234. Then short value. King of Kings. So if I run this, see, it shows username already exists, and that corresponds to this username. So another thing I want to show is what happens when the passwords are also off. Let me see, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The passwords do not match, so I have to change it. Put the password in place, then pick a different name. Let me see, Angel. So it's supposed to take me back to the welcome page as it is here. I programmed it there to take me back to the welcome page after 2 seconds. So let's check our database. Well, we can see that there is the name Jesus, last name this King of Kings, as we wanted it to be. So that's for registration page. So it says we should show data, that the data on registration page is saved. I can also visualize it here. You can see the data, they are all saved. And also duplicate username error. I've already done this where we use the same name Jess, and it gave us an error. So moving on to the next thing, sign in page. So I'm supposed to show successful login with user entered credentials. So I have these 2 credentials here. I'm going to use this to log in. Enter and use this password, of course. So if I go to login, enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if I log in, see wrong username or password. That's probably because the password is not correct. So if I take it down, so you see it showed us what is supposed to display in the profile. It shows us bio, King of Kings, and that answers for this successful login. So with user credentials, user entered credentials, so we were able to display the bio, and of course for security reasons we can't display other data. We can display the bio. If we choose to display the name, we could display the name and other data, but we just chose to display the bio because other data may be confidential. So that's for the login page. So we've proven successful login, but I mean we can try for the other one. We can try Jess, then credit as password. So if I go back to the login page, Jess, credit, boom. So the profile here says I am who them say I be the lion, and that's what is displaying here. So that's source for successful login. We also have errors shown if invalid credentials are entered. So we've displayed that already. Say Jess, and we'll have the wrong password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wrong username and password. Let's try this again. Jess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Error. But of course, when we put in query, which is the correct password as stated here, query, and login, we'll go to the page. So that's source for login. So we're going to show data on profile page was saved. Yeah, I think we've already data on profile page was saved. So already, as I showed earlier, at login, angel 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, wrong password 4. So this shows that the data was saved. But this shows that the data was saved already. We need to password change is possible. So take note of the password here under angels 1 2 3 4 5. We can actually change it from the profile here. We just put in the username angel. The password here is 1 2 3 4. We want to change it to something like GOD1 and GOD2. So change. So it said password do not match. Okay, that's what it says. The password do not match. Sorry, it is in yellow. GOD1 GOD1. Boom. Then it takes us to the welcome page. So if I go here and I refresh this, you'll notice that the new password is GOD1. So that sorts for password change is possible. So yeah. So the next one is the database, saving database. So like I said, over here you can see the database can be saved. There are data in the database here, and also at this endpoint we can also do a get or to get data from the database, and so these are the data in the database. There are two synonymous to this, and also we can choose to get it from here synonymous to this on the phone. Yeah. So for bonus, let me run through this again. So this is the registration code. This is where the logic happens. So at the registration, if the post method is completed, we are going to convert this. Then the response, we check the response. Then we wait for 2 seconds. Then we go to the welcome page, which is this. So this is the sign-in page. We do a post method as it is stated here in the back end. Post mapping for login. So we do a post using this heading. So this is what we use using this URL. So we put it as it is here. We use a post. Then we converted the input from the text. There's an unchange on there's here over here unchange text. So when there's a change, it records it in here using the use state. Then it sends it there to the login, and we receive a response. Then that response takes us, if the response is successful, we navigate to the next page, which is the profile page, passing this in through navigation. We call it the navigation route. So over here we destructure it, and when this use effect, when there's a change, when it renders, when it mounts the first time, it does the logic and it fetches the data on the profile page. So that's